It has been about 3 months since I left the bubble and headed towards Colonia, and I'm finally here. We all strive for the best possible gaming experience, but the importance of a good quality chair is often underestimated. SerectLab produces some of the most comfortable and high quality gaming chairs you can get, so upgrade your Commander chair today and fly in style and comfort worthy of the Imperial Cutter. Follow the link in the video description to their store, type in your height, your weight, and it will tell you which chairs fit you for the best possible seating experience. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous with downtoearthastronomy, to another episode of Colonia Life. As I said, 3 months since I've seen the inside of a station on this character, and I'm finally here. I'm in Colonia, and as you can see here, we're coming in on final approach towards Jack Station. I have no idea how much data I have. I have no idea how much money that's going to yield me, how much exploration rank is going to yield me. I am planning to sell it in different locations to try and maximize the profit, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. For now, I'm just going to enjoy the trip in here to the final approach on the station here. I did also notice when I was flying in here that there is a few of these notable, where did they go? Here we go. Notable stellar phenomena. That's, can't pronounce that. I'm going to go and check those out, just because I haven't seen too many of those. So that's definitely something I want to go and have a look at as well. But first, let's stock up and let's sell some data. And there we go. That is a touchdown. Okay, so I think before we start, I'm just going to quickly have a look at where I'm actually at in terms of both credits and rank. We can see here that my current balance is at around 88. Actually, let me get a pen and write this down. Okay, I found a pen. So we are at 88. Around 88 million credits, and our exploration rank is at Ranger at 63%. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I don't want to just dump all my data on one station. I want to dump enough that I get allied with the faction owning this station, and then I want to move over and see if there's some of the others factions in the system that also owns some stations here, but we're going to look at that in a second. First of all, let's just see how many factions are actually here to start with. We can do that on mission board. Okay, only 3 factions. Let's start by having a look. The owner of the station is the Jack Corporation. So let's go into contacts. No, we're going to go to Universal Cartographies, of course. And we're going to begin to sell. Let's see how much the first page is. I believe it does sort it by value, so your pages will be progressively less and less valuable as you begin to sell. As you can see here, this takes some time to load. We have a lot of data. Again, this is three months of exploration, but not like I haven't been like exploring like every single day. It has been not the most active character, which is also why it's taking so long. But there's some pretty good systems in here. There's one here for 3.8 million for some of these systems. But let's start by just sell this page. That's 22 million right there. Now it's loading. Okay, so next was actually more. I always thought they sorted, but clearly they don't, because that would be more valuable systems. I actually thought they would sort them, but it seems they don't. Anyway, we got a message. Let's see what kind of rank we got here. Ally. Friendly. Okay, so we already got all the way up to ally just by selling one page for 22 million. So we should definitely have enough to rank up with at least one other faction. So I think what we want to do here is you just want to see. Actually, you know what, let's head over to Inara. Okay, so I quickly just looked up Colonia on Inara here, and we can see that in fact Jack Station is owned by Jax, but we also have the Colonia Council, which does own this. There's a small outpost here. Does this one have Universal Cartography? It should have, I think. Yes, it does. Perfect. So I think if we're heading to Colonia Orbital, and then we will be selling our next batch, because then that reputation will go towards the Colonia Council, and we will then get allied with them as well. We're on a Python, so that shouldn't be a big issue. That is sold, and we got our first promotion here to Pioneer now, going from Ranger to Pioneer. That's pretty good. And I believe there was also Yes, we're now considered allied. Okay, let's head back to Inara and let's figure out what we're going to sell, because we still have more data to sell. Okay, so we have Colonia again. I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna open up like some of the closest systems next to it. And I know there was an engineer in the tier system. That might be interesting to look at as well. We have a player corporation here, Gal Corp, Colonia Defense Commission. They have all the stations in this system, and they have universal cartography. This system has nothing. What about that tier system? Oh, there's a lot of factions here. And they're actually 3 different stations owned by 3 different corporations. That's pretty good. Only 2 of them, though, have universal cartography, so we can only get 2 of them here. But let's just see, because I have a suspicion if this is a player faction, they're probably... Yeah, look at that. They probably have quite a few systems out here. Not that many stations, but they do have a presence in a decent number of systems, so that probably one that would do a quick cartography dump there. In the tier system, we actually have 3 player factions in here. Okay, wow. And Colonia Citizen Network is a player faction, and Hot Call is also a player faction. They both own stations in the system, so they're gonna get a cartography dump both as well. At least, I think we're gonna start by heading over to Okma here, and then we're gonna dock at any station. It doesn't matter. The main station is like pretty close, 23 light seconds. It's very close actually. So we're gonna start by docking there, do another dump, and then we're gonna head over to tier system, and we're gonna go and do some dumps there until we're out of data. And if we haven't sold all our data by that time, I think we're just gonna dump the rest there. Oh, look at that! Noob hammers, lovely. Don't see those too often. I love stations with noob hammers on them. In case you're wondering, these are called noob hammers because new players sometimes have a tendency to fly up to them thinking they can dock out there, and they're moving quite fast. And if you get hit by one of these when they come flying at full speed, that will hurt. Trust me. Tried it. I believe that was the last page. It was. I have a few of the systems have been here. And with the last page, did you hear that message? I think... Yep. Promotion to elite. There we go. I just... Like the last page was like, what, 7 million or something. I just made it all the way to exploration elite. Look at that. Oh, no. Now the message went away. I want to see it. Awesome. And with that, of course, also comes access to Shirata Deshra. Not that I'm going to need that out here, but look at that. Founders World Permit as well. And of course, I got allied with the faction here as well. So what do we do in terms of money? That's actually pretty good. I managed to go up from, what, 88 up to 300 and almost 20. That's not too bad, I think. That's what, 230... Yeah, 230-ish building credits. That's not too bad, actually. That's pretty good. I'll probably need to like get some proper cash flow in before I begin to to head out and build a lot of ships. But 320 million is a really good point to start when it comes to begin to build some ships. But for now, I think we're gonna head back to Colonia, the Colonia system, and have a look at some of those phenomenon. Oi, hello. Wow. Wait, is that the star behind it, or is that actually something lighting up inside it? Hold on. And what are all these, like, is that spiky things? Yeah, wow. Okay, let's head inside. Ah, look at that. I love this. Can we actually target one of them? Oh yeah, we can. What if I get... Probably not a pulse wave scanner, but what if we get some of these scanners online? See if we can actually scan these things, maybe? I don't know. Discovery scanner. We have... Oh, firing groups here. Mining laser... I don't know. Maybe? Composite scanner. This one seems to work. Well, my mind laser is off. I need to turn it off. Anyway, while we're here and having a quick look at these things, I think it's a good point to talk about what's next. Now I made it to Colonia. Well, first of all, I think I want to begin to get some cash rolling in, because we have just over 300 million, and that's a good start. It's going to get us started. But I'm planning to begin to build up a fleet and build up a lot of ships out here, and hopefully also some bigger ships as things begin to progress. And that's going to cost money, and it's going to cost a lot of money. So we need to get some cash rolling in. So that's some of the first things I'll begin to look into. That is how to actually get some cash rolling. And I also want to begin to build out a ship for just general flying around, like a bubble bus kind of thing, but a Colonia bus or whatever you want to call it. Something to fly around out here. I want to build something that's a little bit more suited for exploration if I'm going to do my own small excursions out from Colonia at some point. Maybe just do a quick trip to Sagittarius A and back. Shouldn't be too far away from here. So there's a lot of planning that needs to go into this, and that's something that will come in a future episode of the Colonia Life. And also, if you want to have a look at what's in the other notable phenomena, more places like the one we're looking at here, then you should definitely stay tuned to the channel, because there might either be a video or a live stream out where we go and take a look at some of those things. But that's going to be it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.